Alright, this is a video that I've been excited to bring to you, and I was even more excited when it finally showed up because it arrived as a do-it-yourself kit, which makes more sense, honestly, and not just a fully completed mod. But here is the MRARMYSHOP, and I'll give you a link to his YouTube channel here, Kabuto Zecter belt mod. And basically what this is, let me see if I can get this, there we go, it's a modification for the belt. It lets you, it uses the same connector pieces from the belt. You have to unscrew them off of the DX belt. And then it attaches like a fabric belt here with these individual pieces, and you get to customize it. You can customize it to fit you properly. It's just got a little clip attachment back here, and these don't come off the end, which you can then cover with the actual buckle here. It just snaps together in the back. So you get a custom fit belt. Now you can choose to. This is for the to accept the slider slot for the Hyper Zecter. You can, if you want to, instead of putting that black piece on, you can just put the other clock up pad on that size. And I might actually take this. This doesn't really stay attached very well, so I may very well reattach the. Well, you can just take this off, and that's the only problem I have with it, is that it doesn't look like the clock up pad. Like in the show, he just kind of snaps it onto a clock up pad. But you can have that on, or again, you can make the choice, and it's very easy to swap out to have the other clock up pad on there. Now, this clock up pad, you'll notice something looks a little different about it, and that's because the fabric belt is coming through a special piece that just sits inside the hollow part of the clock up pad. And basically, what that piece does, and this is pretty cool, is that it makes it so that when you're wearing the belt, you can actually, like while you're wearing the belt, you can actually slap the pad. And you get the clock up, and then the clock up noise, and then the clock over, which is really cool. And that, like, when the videos I've seen of this makes that the speaker seems to pick that up a lot louder than it really is. One, having it inside this thing kind of muffles the speaker, and I don't know why the video showing it makes it sound a lot louder. It's actually, you can hear the clock up very clearly. It's not quiet, but it's not super loud like a lot of videos make it sound. And since I can't listen to the audio while I'm doing this, it may sound normal, it may sound a little too loud. I may annotate the video to let you know how it's coming through in the video compared to actual in-person audio. But yeah, and since it uses these connectors, you could, if you wanted, and I didn't bring it in, but you can, if you want, pop these off and stick them onto the Kabuto Zecter. Even though this is the same belt, if you want the darker gray here and the blue buttons to use with the Kabuto Zecter, you can snap them on there. And unfortunately, the way, like, this inner piece is a custom piece, and as of right now, without some heavy modification or anything crazy, it won't work with the standard Zect belt that comes with the Hopper Zecter. So there's that. I mean, I'm sure that a mod is possible, but just not with these parts. You'd have to really customize that. But overall, it's really cool. And like I said, it makes it so the belt folds up. You don't have to worry about buying extenders. And I think it runs about $135 shipped from Mr. Clock Shop. But you can fold it up like a belt, just like they do on the show. And again, you just slap the Zecter on. He's not turned on, but still gives you access to all the functions, as well as adds the one sound it never made before, which is the clock up in the pad, which is really cool. I highly recommend it. I'll give you a link to his channel here on YouTube. That's where I found out about it, and I just contacted him with a message on YouTube, and he sold it to me. I think he has a shop too. But yeah, very cool. Finally, a complete all the noises Kabuto belt with the clock up pad. The MRARMYSHOP Kabuto Zecter mod.